Hi guys. Well, today me and Jackie's in the kitchen. I'm cooking a little dish, she's cooking a little dish. Now a couple days ago I went to the Chesapeake Bay in South Maryland on a fishing trip. I did have a video with that, and I caught a few striped bass. Yesterday Jackie made some fried fish with chips for lunch, and it was awesome. She have some set aside to curry, but today I'm using the heads to make a fish broth. Now the fish broth is a big Guyanese dish. I think the Jamaicans call it fish tea. We call it fish broth. It's like a fish soup, and I'm going to take you through the way that I prepare it. Everybody got their own way of doing it. You might do it differently, but this is just my way, how I like it. So I'm going to show you the ingredients. The main ingredient is the fish heads. So I had that seasoned down, and that's soaked for a couple of days. So that's the fish head. Then I'll be putting in my provision. I have cassavas, green plantains, and eddos. That's the three main provision that I like. So I'll be putting in some okras. I chip two just to get the taste infused into the broth a bit, but then we have the whole ones that is going to be steamed in. I have some pumpkin. I have some thick leaf callaloo. So you could put what you want. You could put carrots, you could put spinach, whatever callaloo you want, pop chai I guess. So you know, you could put what you want. Now we have the seasonings. We have the scallions, what we call shallot back home, garlic, onion, my peppers, riri, pimento. I have the chicken noodles. I have Marmite. I love Marmite. Not everybody does. So some people will say, oh no, I'm not going to put that. But I like the taste of it. I put it in. Black pepper, bouillons, chicken bouillons. Back home we call this cubes. So that is what I'm going to be putting in my fish broth. And Jackie is cooking something else here, so I'll let her explain what she's cooking.
Alright guys, this morning we're making a starter, a nice fish broth. So I'm gonna be roasting a chicken. It's already been seasoned and marinated overnight. To that one I'm gonna go with some chow mein noodles.
Some champion Guyana chow mein.
And we got with a little boro and carrot to add to that, to the noodles. And I'm gonna be making a baked pear dessert. So join us in the kitchen today guys as we get this popping.
Yes.
We firing up the oven, firing up the stove, and then we're gonna be throwing it down in the kitchen today guys.
And you know the fish broth. The fish broth is a power food.
Yes.
It gives you that, it's healthy and give you that strength and power.
I know. We trying to boost. My mom had back surgery a week ago, and this is all good foods to boost her up, get her back there.
And that is something that she enjoys also. She loves that.
Yes, she loves her fish soup.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, boost her back to her good, normal 81-year-old lady doing good. Yes, mom, I love my mom, so I'm throwing down in the kitchen today for her. Alright guys, me and Brian in the kitchen today. Alright guys, so I took a sharp knife and I opened the back of the chicken. Some people will cut out the entire backbone, but I like the backbone in it to hold it together. This helps it to cook evenly and a lesser cooking time than if you cook it whole. So this is called spatchcock. You spatchcock the chicken and you're gonna roast it now in the oven. It cooks faster than when the whole chicken is together. So I spread it on a nice baking sheet Got this bad boy here. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of oil over. Let me wash my hands completely. I already when I seasoned it last night, I drizzled some oil and added all my aromatics, my onion powder, garlic powder, fine leaf thyme, a little bit of basil or mardman pork as we just call it, lots of garlic and stuff blended together. My nice peppers and stuff. I season this really well. So I'm going to pop this in a 350-degree oven and let it cook. Halfway through, I'm going to turn it just for a little 15 minutes. Then I'm going to flip it back so the skin can crisp up. So I'm going to pop this in the oven there and get this bad boy going.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, the little oil on the skin helps it to crisp nicely while the inside is moist and juicy. It retains all the flavor. So doing it this way, the breast don't overcook like if you do a whole chicken. Sometimes the breast, a whole roasted together chicken, the breast overcook. This helps to cook evenly. So it don't get dry like that dry chicken breast. Alright guys. This is going down in the kitchen and I'm going to start on my noodles soon. Alrighty.
Alright, so I'm going to start frying up my seasoning so that I could start the provision, cooking the provision. That's good. There's a good fair amount there. This fish broth that I'm cooking here, when we're on fishing trips in the jungle, this is something that we normally cook like 90% of the time.
Okay.
From the river into the pot.
Into the pot. As fresh as it can get.
Yeah. But sometimes my good friend Andy, sometimes he would cook a chow mein with labo. Or you cook a wild hog curry. He's a good cook, man. Yeah. I just want to get a nice little color.
Yeah.
And you know, some people, when they make their fish broth, they would put coconut milk. Yeah, they would put coconut. It tastes good too. It tastes good, but I don't really do it that way.
You like it with just the noodles and the stuff.
Yeah.
Like a nice fish soup.
Yep.
Maybe the coconut milk make it taste more like a MG.
It's pretty good. Everybody got their own style, you know what I mean? So that's good. I'm gonna add some water now. And some of the fish that we like to use to make it back home is like the Haimara head.
Yeah. The fish head makes it better, right? Because it don't break as easily. And you get all the nice bones there with the flavor.
Yep. You put in that Haimara there. Sometimes you make it with lukanani. Sometimes you use the skin fish, the catfish. We use like a cullet or a dawalu. Dawalu is my favorite, man. That's so good.
So you put them in the edibles and cassava.
And plantains.
And bring plantain there. Yeah.
This is gonna boil, and then add the fish when it's close to finish. We don't want the fish to mash.
Okay.
So if you put it in now, now you just get too soft and mash.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing that would go in now also is the chicken noodles.
Okay.
My favorite brand.
Maggi?
Maggi. Maggi boy.
And with this chicken noodle now, you don't gotta put a lot of salt because they got salt in it.
It's getting salt with the chicken noodles, and it's gonna get some salt from the marmite also.
And the cube.
And the cubes.
Oh, nice.
So just gotta.
This is gonna be a flavorful pot.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful with the amount of salt you're gonna put. You don't wanna make it too salty again.
Okay.
So you just gotta remember you have your chicken noodles, your marmite, and your cubes. So that is a lot of salt content. So you just put a little more salt if it needs.
Okay.
Yep. So this stuff is gonna go with the provision to boil because you want this to mash. The pumpkin and the callaloo. The okra is gonna go in later so that could steam. But this is you want these to mash in the pot. So here goes. This is gonna boil with those provision. So actually when we were in the jungle making this, I don't really be the chef. When we making fish broth, my good partner Margot just be the buyer. He just be the cook. Make a real good fish broth.
It's like everybody got their own.
Yes. My job mainly is to catch the fish and eat it when they don't cook.
So you catch the fish, Margo cook it.
And I eat it.
And you eat it.
Yeah. Margaret makes a real good broth, man.
Eat a Margo Randy.
Yeah, Andy is a good cook too, boy.
Oh yes. That's good.
Yeah.
So I'll get you all rolled in this
Yeah.
jungle experience.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's looking good there.
Yeah, and all of these ingredients are healthy stuff, man. Good for you. You're gonna see this afternoon. By the time I finish eating this, man, you're gonna see.
You gonna see the guns come out?
Yeah, man.
Alright guys, I'm gonna check my chicken. It's been in the oven for over what, 40 minutes I guess. And it is beginning to get a nice little color on it. Springing its juices. So
Yeah, it's getting a nice color there.
So I'm gonna take the juices and keep brushing the skin so that it don't burn. I was gonna flip it over, but I don't need to because it's cooking nice and evenly. And I don't want the legs and stuff to break off. So the wings is getting a nice little color on it there. And I find when you bake it in a shallow pan like this, it don't spring all that, a lot of juice, a lot of water. So you put it on a nice piece of foil for easy cleanup and to keep it from burning on the pan. So this is looking so good already. And
This is a reasonable size chicken.
yeah, this chicken had about 5 pounds or so. It's a nice heavy chicken. And it's beginning to look so good. So I'm gonna keep this going.
That was just a quick check.
This was a quick check, and you can see the see when the skin it start loosen. You know
Yeah, you
the
see
bones
starts
starting to
sticking
cook.
out.
Yes, the bones starting to cook. So this is already halfway done, and this juice keeps it nice and moist, so it don't dry out. So let's get this back in here. And keep it going. Keep it moving.
Alrighty.
Yeah, my water for my noodles is boiling. This is salted water. So I break my chow mein apart a little bit. And put them in. This cooks quick. So I'm gonna get this going in the pot. And then I'm gonna start the stir frying process so you can see how I cook a quick and easy chow mein. Alrighty, our chow mein has been boiled in salted water and drained. So now I'm gonna start my stir frying process. This is a vegetable chow mein. I'm not adding any meat. It's when the steam makes the fan come on. So I'm gonna dip my aromatics in the oil. And here I have some carrots that has been thinly sliced, some bora, and to that I have a little bit of casrib that I add, my little ground ginger, black pepper, corn, some hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and some oyster sauce. And at the end I hit it with my sesame oil. This is a little bit of chow mein seasoning from Guyana Chief Chow Mein. I add that too, and it's all gonna come together nicely in the pot. So this is a quick veggie chow mein. Yes. So I start this process. I'm gonna add the little carrot because that I cut them in little sticks, so that's gonna take a little bit to cook. I don't want it to get too soggy. Give this a little quick stir fry. I like a little crunch on my veggies when I'm eating. So to that, let me add a little bit of black pepper. And some ginger powder. You can use fresh ginger too. Fresh ginger is best in this. But I didn't have any, so we gotta make do with what we got, right? We've got this going in the nice heavy bottom karahi. You can do it in a wok. Add some of this chow mein seasoning. This has a lot of spices. So that gives it that nice Asian flavor that we Guyanese are accustomed to, our flavor.
Wong Ping.
Wong Ping, as they say, Wong Ping in the house. Let me hit it with a little bit of casrib for color and a little bit of flavor. I like a little casrib. I don't like my chow mein too white, so this is give it a nice flavor. And look how good this is starting to look in the pot. This little caramelization going. We're gonna add our bora and our corn at the same time. Get everybody married in the pot together.
Talking about married, 2 days ago we celebrated our wedding anniversary.
Yep.
33 years anniversary.
Oh yes. So let me hit it with a little bit of this hoisin sauce.
What kind of sauce?
Hoisin.
Okay.
A little bit of soy sauce. This has a salt content too, so you don't add a lot. And a little bit of oyster sauce. This is nice and thick too, see? So we can get a nice color and flavor on this chow mein. Get this going in this. And this busy cooking down nicely here. Let me take a peep at this chicken in the oven. That's been going. Oh man, look how good this bad boy looks. Wow. This is almost finished, guys.
Okay.
See all the bones popping out? Yes, I'm gonna brush it and leave it for 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna take it out. That looks so good. So get this going. The corn spring a little bit of water, but I like a little sauce in it. And I always save a little bit of my pasta sauce, the water that I boil the pasta in. This helps the flavor of whatever you put in here to stick to the noodles and thicken the sauce a little bit too. So it just marries well together. And this is coming along nicely. So you know when you add in your chow mein, you need a little sauce to coat. So I'm gonna let this go down for a little bit. I like the ginger flavor in my chow mein. So let this go down for a little bit. I'm gonna brush my chicken and add my noodles to the pot, okay? Alright guys, see how this came down nicely? This is looking so good. I did go in there with a little bit of my 5 spice powder and a little bit more cashew because I like a nice little color on it. So I'm gonna taste this with salt. The salt flavor is good, that's enough. So now I'm gonna add in my noodles. And I had this, you boil your noodles and then you add some cold water to stop the cooking process. And you drain it well. So now I add my noodles. Alright. Lower my heat a little. I'm gonna toss this in the pot to get coated with the sauce. Look how good this is coming together nicely. You need enough sauce to coat your chow mein so you get all the flavor meshing. Look how good this looks. This is my take on a quick and easy Guyanese chow mein. So now turn this heat off, and this is the finishing oil, my black sesame oil. It give it that nice smoky Asian flair, a nice taste. You don't have to put a lot. You just drizzle and you toss this in, and that brings your pot together nicely. So this is it, guys, my quick and easy Guyanese chow mein. And let me pull this bad boy out of the oven and show you guys how that looks. That is cooked. So I'm gonna put the light on.
You see our orange peel there?
Oh yeah, we always got a nice orange peel and stuff. And look at this bad boy. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy, guys.
Right there.
Put this right here. Turn her. And there she is in all her glory. Looks delicious. And you see all the bones popping out? You know this is fully cooked. See that? The wings are nice and crisp.
And it smells terrific.
Oh man, it smells amazing. So this is what the spatchcock chicken looks like. Cooks way faster, and the way all your seasonings are infused in. I stuff some under the skin. As you can see, the breast looks darker. I stuff my seasonings, and let me tell you guys, I got the seasoning from Guyana. Steve Ramasar behind the plan. His wife, Indra. She makes a bomb seasoning. And I think she said it's on the shelves in Guyana selling. Indra's something seasoning. I'm gonna get the name. She makes a bomb seasoning. So anybody coming up, I just ask them for bring me this nice seasoning. Got everything in it. Marred mampo, fine leaf thyme, celery, garlic, onion, peppers, everything in there. Just blend it together nicely. And when you season your chicken with that.
So big shout out to Indra.
Yes, thank you, Indra.
Product. Lovely
Good
product.
I would say, I would recommend it. Anybody in Guyana, I'm going to get the name. And you guys, I think she said she's in stores in Linden and in Georgetown probably too. Support her. She does an awesome seasoning.
You know what? When we go home, we'll do a little video on her.
Yes.
Show all of her products.
Yes.
Because I think she does achar also.
Yeah, she makes achar, pepper sauce.
She does a nice achar.
She makes pepper sauce too. So
Yeah.
you brush this up with the little drippings from the pan. And this looks so good. Look at this bad boy here. Nice. So this is it. My easy spatchcock chicken and Guyanese style chow mein.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm gonna start on my pears, my baked pears for my dessert.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you that in a few. Let me get this finished and off the heat. So this is good to go. I'm doing the pear dessert now, so I cut my pear in half, use a teaspoon, take out the seeds, and you just cut a little slice in the bottom so it can sit perfectly on the pan, like that. So,
What type of pear is this?
Danju pear or Bartlett pear, some signs say. So we call it, I know in Guyana we just call it avocado pear, but that's avocado. So they sit nicely. I need to cut a little slice off the bottom so they sit. Then in this bowl I have honey, cinnamon, and some essence or vanilla, as you call it, vanilla extract. So you're gonna drizzle it over the pear like this. Drizzle over them as much as you like to your taste, like how sweet you like your pear. Then I'm gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna finish topping this, pop these in the oven while I get to chop in the pecans, because we're gonna add some pecans to this. Drizzle again and get that bad boy going.
Ready. Okay, so this fish is cooked. All my okras are steamed and ready to eat, so this pot is done.
The pot looks good, guys.
Yeah. And for some strange reason, I guess Shane timed this pot, because when I'm ready to turn off this pot, guess who showed up? Shane and Sophie.
Oh my gosh. Look who showed up, guys.
Hi.
Well, come to sample the fish broth.
Yes.
Excited to eat. I'm hungry.
Alright. I'll be
This
so
is-
happy to have you guys.
This is the smaller of the twins, remember Shane?
Smaller, yeah.
Our baby. And it's so happy when the kids visit. So nice. We love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Alright, guys. Let me get in here and see how this pear in the oven looking.
Thank you.
Okay, the pears have been in the oven for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna top it with chopped pecans, and then I'm gonna pour the rest of the honey and cinnamon over and let it go for another 10 minutes. And this, guys, is gonna be a delicious dessert that you can eat with either ice cream, or you can top it with yogurt, whatever is your preference.
Ice cream for me.
Yes, some nice vanilla ice cream on top of this. And it's going to be delicious. So the pecans is going to get a nice little toast on it when it goes back in the oven for 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, this smells so good.
Yeah,
This smells like fall. The cinnamon and
the cinnamon got a
the vanilla
scent.
and the smell of the pears that was baked. Oh, this is gonna be yummy. Yummy for our tummy, guys. So the kids came just in time. They're gonna enjoy this. A nice surprise visit. It's always nice when the kids surprise us. I'm gonna use up all of this. Yep. And then pour some more of this over it. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good?
Sure looks.
Alright, so 10 minutes more in the oven and these are done. Alright guys, I'll show you the finished product in a few. Alrighty guys, it's been 10 minutes and these bad boys out the oven. And look how good those look. And they smell delicious. So this is a good, quick, easy dessert that you don't have to eat a lot of cake and carbs and whatever. This is a good option. Alright, we're going to top this with a little bit of ice cream and enjoy as our dessert. So that's our meal for today. Thanks for being with us. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Drop your comments in the box below so let us know if you appreciate these videos. We enjoy having you with us. Alrighty, bye.